Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. At this time, I would ask that you silence or turn off your electronic devices until the end of our ceremony. Also, a reminder that the only official photographers are permitted near the staged area. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the change of command ceremony for the Mobile District, United States Army Corps of Engineers. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Richard Peacock, Deputy Commander of the Mobile District, and on behalf of the entire Mobile District family, thank you for attending our change of command today, here at the historic Battle House in beautiful downtown Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for honors to the official party and remain standing for the national anthem and the invocation to be delivered by Pastor Richard Mueller from Holy Trinity Lutheran Church.
It is an extreme honor and pleasure to be with you this afternoon on this very special occasion. Please pray with me in the manner that you are accustomed. Gracious and Almighty God, we give you thanks for the opportunity to take this time to celebrate the formal change of command of the Mobile District, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. For the successful completion of the command of Colonel Sebastien Joly, we offer thanks and praise. For his dedication, integrity, professionalism, and compassion to those in his command, we are truly grateful. We ask you to bless and be with him and his family in his new command. We give thanks for the support and dedication of his family to the duties entrusted to him. We seek your blessings upon Colonel Jeremy Chapman and his family as he undertakes command of the Mobile District on this day. May he continue to be guided by those same principles that have served him so well in the past. Give him wisdom, integrity, courage, and strength to do that which is honest, just, and true, and the leading of those in his charge. We give you thanks and praise for all who serve in the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Continue to bless them in their dedicated service to the mission that they are called to undertake. As they work with civilian personnel to accomplish their assigned tasks, may their work continue to provide safety and security for all in our region. Finally, we ask for your continued blessing upon Brigadier General Jason Kelly as he serves as commander of the South Atlantic Division of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Continue to grant your wisdom and understanding to him as he carries out the duties of his command. Continue to bless and be with, guard and protect all who serve in uniform. Be with their families and keep them safe from all harm and danger. We pray all this in your most holy and precious name. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Mueller. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Once again, welcome to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Mobile District Change of Command. We are honored to have everyone with us on this eventful day in Mobile District's history. At this time, I would like to introduce our official party. The presiding officer for today's ceremony is the commander of the South Atlantic Division, Brigadier General Jason Kelly, who is joined by Colonel Sebastien Joly, outgoing Mobile District Commander, and Colonel Jeremy Chapman, the incoming commander for the Mobile District, as well as Mr. Pete Taylor, our Deputy District Engineer for Programs and Project Management. Please give them a hand. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to Colonel Joly's wife, Mrs. Vanessa Joly, their daughter Emma, and son, newest Eagle Scout Gabe, as well as Colonel Joly's father and mother, Pierre and Louise Joly, joining us virtually. We also welcome Colonel Chapman's wife, Mrs. Renee Chapman, and two of their sons, Bryce and Eli, with their third son, Grady, joining us virtually from the United States Military Academy, along with Colonel Chapman's parents, Bob and Jerry. On behalf of the Mobile District, a bouquet of red roses is being presented to Mrs. Vanessa Joly by Mobile District Park Ranger Matthew Jones to express appreciation for her tremendous support to Colonel Joly in the Mobile District during these past 3 years. Her unfailing love and support contributed greatly to the success of our district. The roses are in bloom to symbolize the fulfillment of their duties with us. And we are also happy to present flowers to their daughter, Emma, and a coin to their son, Gabe, as a symbol of our undying appreciation. And now, on behalf of the district, a bouquet of yellow roses is presented to Mrs. Renee Chapman by Mobile District Park Ranger Sarah Horton to express our hope, faith, and fidelity as we welcome her and the Chapman family to the Mobile District family. District coins are given to their sons in attendance, Bryce and Eli, as a symbol of the bond the district has with our families and loved ones. We also wish to extend a warm Mobile welcome to the family and friends of Colonel Chapman and Colonel Joly, who join us online or traveled to attend in person for our ceremony today. We intentionally limited our audience size for this event to accommodate ease of physical distancing, and we're delighted to have with us a select few of our partners and stakeholders with whom we share special relationships, current and former military members, business associates, and a number of the Mobile District team members. We thank everyone for understanding these considerations during this time of pandemic. We also have many other partners, business associates, and the rest of the Mobile District joining us virtually via our live stream. And we are honored that each of you took time from your busy schedule to be with us today. Please join me in a warm welcome for our guests. Established in 1815, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Mobile District was born directly out of the War of 1812 to protect Mobile Bay and the port settlement of Mobile from British invasion, ultimately resulting in the construction of Forts Morgan and Gaines to protect the mouth of Mobile Bay, as well as Fort Conde, just a few blocks from us where we stand right now. For over 2 centuries, the district has played a critical role in constructing military infrastructure along the Gulf Coast and the management of water resources and environmental stewardship on our inland waterways throughout the Southeast. With more than 1,100 employees throughout Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and Florida, and our military construction teams across Latin America, the Mobile District team provides expertise across a wide range of disciplines, from engineering, architecture, design, construction, and master planning, to subsurface exploration, hydropower, and environmental stewardship. The Mobile District stands ready to deliver innovative solutions to the engineering and environmental challenges of the region and the nation. Working with stakeholders and partners, the team is developing emerging technologies, sharing resources, and honing specialized engineering skills that will lead the way to a stronger and more sustainable tomorrow. The change of command is a military time-honored tradition symbolizing the passing of authority and responsibility from the departing commander to their successor. Throughout history, commanders ensured that their colors were carried by one of their most trusted officers who had proven themselves in battle. This practice was used by the United States Army until 1813, when the regulations were changed and the unit colors were entrusted to color sergeants. Today, the command sergeant major of a color-bearing unit has the responsibility to safeguard those colors, the tangible symbol of an organization. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, however, is a unique organization that has a rich partnership between its military and civilian team members. Therefore, our Deputy District Engineer for Programs and Project Management, Mr. Pete Taylor, holds this honor. As the senior civilian member of the organization, it is appropriate that he represents all employees of the district. Mr. Taylor will now pass the colors to Colonel Joly, the outgoing commander. Colonel Joly will now pass the colors to Brigadier General Kelly, the South Atlantic Division commander, signifying the relinquishment of command of the Mobile District. Brigadier General Kelly now passes the colors to Colonel Chapman, signifying his assumption of command of the Mobile District. By the authority of paragraph 2-5 Delta, Army Regulation 600-20, the undersigned assumes command of the Mobile District, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, effective 28 June 2021. Signed, Jeremy J. Chapman, Colonel, Engineer, Commanding. Colonel Chapman will now pass the colors back to Mr. Taylor, signifying his trust and confidence to safeguard the district colors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce the commander of the South Atlantic Division, Brigadier General Jason Kelly.
So, good afternoon, family, friends of the Mobile District. Let me also extend a warm South Atlantic Division to the Joly and Chapman families. I bring greetings from Georgia, Atlanta, to be specific. It's great to be here this afternoon in this beautiful, historic, and nationally significant city. Strategically located here on the central Gulf Coast with an abundance of transportation options to keep business moving and growing. It's great to be among this exceptional USACE family, this exceptional USACE district, and many partners today. I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests. And speaking of partners, it's good to see teammates from the U.S. Coast Guard here in the audience this afternoon. Former district commanders, Mr. Steve Hill. Good to have you here, sir. I'd also like to recognize Wynn and Catherine Fuller. It's good to see you all as well. Thank you to the team that organized this ceremony. I know it's not easy. So to you, those behind the scenes, those who made this happen, those whose names, we won't call, do know that I understand it's your sweat equity. It's you that make events like this happen. Without you, they can't happen. Thank you and gratitude to you for your effort. I want to thank those in attendance here in the building and those in front of computers, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining us in celebration of a superb organization. As many of you know, the change of command is an important custom in our Army. It signifies the passing of the leadership mantle, the authorities, the obligations, and the responsibilities that go with that mantle from one commander to another. This transition is a big deal. It has mammoth implications, not the least of which are legal, but also clarity and orders and compliance with command direction. We purposely stop and make this a big deal because it's important that this transition be public. It's important that this transition be clear. I think we've achieved this aim today. In my very humble opinion, the change of command ceremony is one of the most important ceremonies that we conduct. It affords and provides an opportunity for us. It's a forcing function. Every 2 to 3 years, we have to stop, execute a mandatory halt, pause, and reflect. It's an opportunity to celebrate all that's been accomplished. It's an opportunity to acknowledge the outstanding people that comprise this organization. And as any commander recognizes and knows to be factual, assignments could not be rewarding or successful, but for the team that enables, makes capable, and achieves. And so that's why we're here today, to recognize 2 exceptional colonels, Sebastien Joly and Jeremy Chapman, to thank and welcome their respective families, to brag about the incredible achievements of the Mobile team over the course of the last 3 years, and look forward to anticipate an abundant future. The Mobile District has enormous and distinct responsibility, supports and serves the federal interests of our nation, 17 military installations across 3 states in Central America, the maintenance of 7 deep water ports, operation of 8 hydropower dams, and full spectrum execution of USACE capabilities across close to 50% of the Western Hemisphere for the Department of Defense. And despite this heavy workload, this district manages to do it all with a smile. What a great team. I'd like to share a few highlights from what I'll affectionately call the Joly administration. During Joly's tenure, his team completed or initiated more than 300 construction projects totaling in excess of $3 billion for the various military installations in their area of responsibility. Most notably, the rebuild of Tyndall Air Force Base in the aftermath of Hurricane Michael, which virtually destroyed Tyndall and the surrounding area. This $4 billion rebuild effort consumes over half of the military construction budget for the entire United States Air Force. It's the largest military construction program in the continental United States. Sebastien oversaw work on the Mobile Harbor expansion, a huge project that will ensure the Mobile Harbor remains the premier energy port on the Gulf Coast as well into the future. This work reinforces an incredibly robust regional economic engine and will ensure the capacity to support future expansion plans for this region. He's been a champion for the South Atlantic Division and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers across the Americas, expanding the footprint and influence of the Corps in Central and South America. He's pressed. He set conditions for us to be the partner of choice in this increasingly contested strategic space. He's formed enduring partnerships, notably a continued and ever-improving relationship with Brazil for support to inland navigation, port expansion, dam safety, and economic development. Support to Latin American projects across the Western Hemisphere has seen USACE influence penetrate all but a handful of countries, strengthening ties with key regional partners. And perhaps most importantly, a gift that we'll all continue to garner benefits from. Sebastien has fostered both internal and external relationships. It's a primary line of effort during his tenure, and it shows. He's advanced the healthy relationships that were inherited and passed to him from Jim DeLapp, who's here with us today. Doubled down on communication outside of the district. But he's also communicated, or committed, I should say, to communication within the district. Executing a weekly update within. His influence will extend well beyond his term and has without doubt made this organization better. I could go on. The accomplishments and accolades are many. But we'll never get out of here if I exhaust the list. So right now, Sebastien, I know you're thinking it's more them than me. It was a team. I imagine you're probably a little bit uncomfortable, right? The humility that sets in when we talk about me and not as much about we, and I share that. You're humble, and that's good. Your discomfort and your thoughts are valid. They're true to some extent. Because the success of an organization is very dependent on the leadership of its senior-most member. Sebastien, you made a difference in this region and across the USACE enterprise. I sincerely appreciate your leadership, your collaboration, your professionalism, your willingness to challenge the status quo, your commitment to find a better way. I can't say enough about your drive to get things done, to execute. Your focus on execution was not taken lightly from Atlanta. Sebastien, you've truly made a positive difference here in the South Atlantic Division. We're grateful for your service, and I anticipate excellence in the same in Huntsville. Huntsville Center's in good hands. I want to recognize the Joly family, because Sebastien, you could not do and would not be here were it for your family, not for your family. I'd like to publicly express gratitude on behalf of us all, on behalf of a grateful nation. I want to thank Vanessa. I want to thank their wonderful children, Emma and Gabe. Having been afforded the opportunity to talk to Sebastien quite a bit about the next chapter, you all are without doubt his number one priority. Vanessa, we've talked about your hectic pre-wedding sacrifices many years ago, but you've had an unwavering commitment over the years, involvement in your children's lives will forever be remembered and cherished by all. This thing of ours, this business we're in, is a slog. Demands much of the family unit, and you're an example for us all. Emma and Gabe, you guys have endured 12 military moves and continue to achieve. Emma's a student at Georgia Tech, studying aerospace engineering. Gabe, a 10th grader. We're able to recognize him today as an Eagle Scout, but he's also a burgeoning track star, having already surpassed the quickest mile times of your dad. We're privileged to have them in our midst today. Thank you for all that you've done to inspire and nurture another generation of servants. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for these three amazing, long-tenured, selfless servants. And so now, as I turn my page, we turn the page. We welcome the new commander, a proven leader, another family unit of servants. Jeremy Chapman and Renee, his wife of 23 years. Three young men, Grady, Bryce, and Eli. Jeremy was a standout offensive guard for 4 years at West Point. One of the great traditions embedded in West Point football is the George C. Marshall plaque. It's located at the southeastern entrance to Michie Stadium. On the plaque, General Marshall is quoted, "I want an officer for a secret and dangerous mission. I want a West Point football player." Well, Jeremy, what I've got, not overly secret. We can maintain our focus on safety, so there's some danger. But it's tough. And I'm glad we have a football player from West Point. Jeremy enjoys working on his hobby farm and do-it-yourself projects in our new home here in Atlanta. I'd like to call out Renee and Jeremy's men. 23-year-old Grady, 18-year-old Bryce, 15-year-old Eli. Grady, like his dad, is an offensive lineman at West Point. Bryce loves to fish. So we were talking earlier, and I started talking about fish. This young man knows his business. So I mentioned a few things and fashioned myself as a fisherman. It was quick that I got nothing on him. He had pictures to prove that he's about his business. Bryce, I'm looking forward to following you online, so you got a new follower in me. Eli, getting ready to do his thing here in Alabama. Right? He's going to wreak havoc on the defensive line for his high school here in a few months. I'm excited about the Chapman family joining this community. Mobile's a great community, good Southern charm. I'm confident you all will enjoy it. I know, Jeremy, I've watched him work from afar as the deputy next door in the Mississippi Valley Division. A star, with a phenomenal reputation. Jeremy, in the Mississippi Valley Division, you most recently served there helping lead the team through 2 major flood seasons, record-breaking hurricane season, and COVID-19. We got a good one. Mobile, you got another good one. Jeremy and Renee, welcome to the South Atlantic Division. Welcome to Mobile. We're excited to have you on the team, and I know you guys are going to be great. And so in closing, to this team, thank you for hosting us. Thank you for executing a great ceremony. But more importantly, thank you for what you do every day. Thank you for what you do in support of the people and resources of our region. People first. It's how we keep our Army strong. It's how we build strong SAIs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the former Mobile District Commander, Colonel Sebastien Joly.
General Kelly, Mr. Hill, good to see the Fullers here, Captain Allen, members of Mayor Stimson's staff / fellow district commanders, other distinguished guests, friends, fellow commanders online from across the South Atlantic Division, and of course, the employees of the Great Mobile District, thank you for being here today. As we continue our transition out of the nation's COVID posture, I'd like to extend a warm virtual welcome to all those participating online, especially my parents, Pierre and Louise, as well as my brother Carl, when they are logged in and watching from Tampa, Florida. I'm joined by my wife, Vanessa, of 24 years as of last week, as well as my 2 overachieving children, which have been highlighted well today, so that's great. They appreciate the extra attention. Emma will head to Atlanta and Georgia Tech here in the fall. And Gabe, who just turned his Eagle Scout and is headed into the 10th grade at Bob Jones High School in Huntsville. To say that I've been truly blessed with an amazing family would be an understatement. Despite having to move, make new friends, reestablish their reputation, set new routines every couple years, they have never complained. They have all thrived with each new opportunity, and I couldn't be more proud and thankful to have them in my life. Without their love, support, and resilience, I would never have been able to fully embrace the Army as a career and the Mobile District as my second family. I have been absolutely blessed. Thank you. Any success I've enjoyed in this tour can be directly traced back to a small group of individuals in the district. First, although not in the district, General Holland, our previous South Atlantic Division commander. Thank you, if you're online watching, for the example you set and the trust you placed in me to lead the district through some very interesting times. Members of the corporate board, thank you for your leadership and the wise counsel you provided on a daily basis. Lieutenant Colonels Yoder and now Peacock, thank you for putting up with me and my hey yous, often from the road, on things I needed you to do on top of your already busy jobs as district deputy commanders. Tracy, hopefully you're watching as well. Thanks for keeping me on time, on task, and on schedule as my secretary these past 3 years. You definitely run the executive office, and so we know who the boss is. Chris Mullins, thanks for all of your work and patience as the chief of staff, helping me deliver those employee-focused initiatives floating around in my brain. And the biggest thank you of all to Pete Taylor, the DPM. For the past 3 years, Pete has served as my role model, my sounding board, my trusted wise man, and my conscience. I've never seen a harder working, effective, and kind leader in my career, and it has been my honor to serve as a member of the command team for the district. If I could clone you and take you with me to Huntsville, I would in a blink. The district enjoys the reputation it has earned in large part to Pete, and we all thank you for your service. These past 3 years with the Mobile District and USACE have been an amazing chapter in my life. So much so that I kicked myself for not joining USACE earlier. When I discovered that I would have the opportunity to come to the Mobile District, I didn't know exactly what to expect. I knew the mission was large, the area of responsibility covered 49% of the Western Hemisphere, and the people were great. It wasn't until I spent a few months interacting with every division, meeting stakeholders, and hearing from them how well the Mobile District executed its mission that I really began to appreciate how special my assignment to this district would be. It manifested itself most prominently as the district stared down Hurricane Michael in October 2018. So in my 3rd month at the district, I'd be faced with the greatest challenge a district commander can experience during assignment: a Category 5 hurricane directly impacting our area of responsibility. Interestingly enough, the impending landfall may have triggered the most sense of calm within me that I'd experienced since joining the district. Up to that point, everything I'd worked on was virtually brand new to me, with no previous experience to fall back on as I navigated the various challenges, stakeholder meetings, and elected official engagements. The storm preparation, establishment of situational awareness, and the development of a follow-on response was the type of thing for which I was well trained and experienced, and I really felt comfortable for the first time. It was also the first time that I really gained a true appreciation for how good my division chiefs really were, as well as the crisis action team members. I watched the district respond like a well-oiled machine. Everyone in the district immediately pitched in to help, whether on the response mission itself or even donating truckloads of supplies to the impacted area. I know that I radiated absolute pride as we worked our way through that challenge, and it really set the tone for the rest of my time with the district. Coming out of that event, we became part of the largest military reconstruction effort post-natural disaster ever. Charged with rebuilding Tyndall Air Force Base as the installation of the future with record spending on a record schedule, the entire district has rolled up its sleeves to deliver the most complex and intertwined program ever attempted. And I know, without a doubt, that the Mobile District is the right organization to lead that effort. Hurricane Michael did more than just damage Tyndall Air Force Base. It also damaged our civil works infrastructure, such as Walter F. George Dam, our navigation projects, and several beach projects on the Panhandle. Our entire team came together to design and implement repairs, conduct studies, and secure funding to rebuild that infrastructure better than before the storm. It's been humbling to watch the professionalism and technical expertise demonstrated by everyone in achieving these significant accomplishments. While it's easy to focus on Hurricane Michael and all of the additional work done as a result, we can't forget that this extra was done on top of a massive program that was already in the top 3 in the entire Corps of Engineers. Over the past 2 years, we've completed the Mobile Harbor Deepening General Reevaluation Report and awarded deepening contracts. We've constructed the most successful large-scale VA project in the Corps. We've written water contracts with the state of Georgia for Lake Lanier. We've developed a project to stabilize the shoreline and watershed landscape of the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma. We've completed the reconstruction of Deer and Ship Island as part of the Mississippi Coastal Improvement Program. We've accomplished several lock closures and periodic maintenance actions. We've had record-setting park attendance at our lakes and campgrounds, in particular this past year with COVID, driving up attendance at our amazing outdoor venues. We've set conditions for massive program growth in our Latin American program and many, many, many more significant accomplishments. I could easily fill an hour highlighting just a small sampling of the amazing work performed by the world-class workforce here at the Mobile District. This family of employees are passionate, resilient, professional, patient, technical experts, and project delivery focused. It's been the highlight of my career to work alongside these men and women. I've learned more from them in the past 3 years than any other assignment I've had by far. I appreciate everyone taking the time to teach me, be patient with me, and to always provide their well thought out and sound advice on any big decisions for the district and its mission. I'm a better organizational leader, officer, soldier, citizen, and man because of all of you, and I can't thank you enough for investing in me. As the proverb states, iron sharpens iron. This group of all-stars forced me to work hard every day to ensure that I deserve my place on the team and on the field, and I hope I didn't let any of you down. General Kelly, thank you to you and the entire South Atlantic Division team, especially this last year as we navigated this challenging COVID environment. I appreciated the time you took to discuss your vision and your thoughts on where the larger organization needed to go, and always felt that our district was heard and valued. I enjoyed your fresh perspective and energy and can definitely say that I incorporated many of your practices into my leadership style. Colonel Chapman, best wishes to you and your family as you join the greatest district in all of USACE. Rest assured that you are surrounded by the most talented and well-meaning employees in the entire federal government. With their wise counsel and your leadership, there's no telling how much better the district can become. I've really enjoyed these last 3 years and the opportunity to directly serve our nation, our local communities, and our citizens. It has been a high point in my life and a memory I will always cherish. As I transition to the Huntsville Engineer and Support Center next month, know that I will always compare my future interactions with districts with my experience here in Mobile. If you find yourself in Huntsville, please stop by and say hello. I'd love to catch up or provide any assistance if I can. Thank you all for your support and best wishes to each of you as you continue to engineer solutions to the nation's toughest challenges. Essayons.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 54th Commander of the Mobile District, Colonel Jeremy Chapman.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I first want to start out by thanking Lieutenant General Spellman, General Kelly. Just thank you for entrusting me with this awesome opportunity here in Mobile. What an honor for me and my family coming here to command such an awesome team. We couldn't be more excited to be here in Mobile, in this region, and to be on this team that obviously is a great team, as Sebastien and General Kelly already outlined here. Mr. Hill, our partners, our Coast Guard partners, and other partners that are here, former commanders, thank you so much for making this event even more special by being here today. For General Holland online today, at least I hope you're online, ma'am. Thank you for your leadership and mentorship over the past year. Also to General Toy for the year before that, as I've had plenty of opportunities under some great leaders, and I want to thank you. To Sebastien and Vanessa, thank you so much for the warm welcome and support over the past couple of months. Renee and I wish you all the best in your command in Huntsville and for your family. Thank you to the entire Mobile District and the greater community for embracing me and my family with such a friendly welcome to the area. Everyone is just so nice here. This has got to be one of the best places to live and work in the Army. I'm confident the Mobile District will continue to safely deliver our projects and programs on time and on budget, supporting this great nation, our partners, and the wonderful people of this region. This is what we do every day, deliver. The district priorities will not change with me and remain people first, deliver the program, focus on partnership, and revolutionize our processes. My promise to you as your new commander is to listen to our professional workforce, our partners, and industry as we move forward. I want you to get to know me, and I want to get to know you, establishing relationships up front that will last throughout my time here and beyond. It is just so crucial, those relationships. I want to understand the successes and the challenges throughout our broad mission set so that we can improve as a team together. Finally, I left the best for last. I want to thank my family here and online for your undying love and support over the past 23 years in the Army. Thank you, Mom and Dad out in Phoenix, and my son listening from West Point, New York. My two boys present here today, Bryce and Eli, and to my beautiful wife, Renee. I love you all. You keep me grounded and certainly keep me humble. I wouldn't be standing here today without you. Thank you so much. And finally, with all the communication tools we possess after this past difficult year, this unprecedented year, I look forward to connecting with the whole team any way I can very soon. Looking forward to it. Army strong, Essayons.
On behalf of all those who are in attendance for today's ceremony, I wish to thank the members of the Mobile District who worked tirelessly to put this ceremony together. Please give a great round of applause to all our ceremony participants and all those who helped organize today. Please join us immediately following the ceremony for the reception to greet and welcome our new commander, Colonel Chapman, to Mobile in the first floor conference room back at the Mobile District office. For those wishing to bid final farewell wishes to Colonel and Mrs. Joly, they will be available directly after this ceremony here in the ballroom. With that, please stand for the singing of the engineer song, Essayons, followed by the Army song. The words can be found in your program. My collar, my training for the team. You can call me an engineer soldier, a warrior spirit has been my dream. Essayons, whether in war or peace, wear a red and a white. SAR, we serve America and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. SARs, SARs. March along and sing a song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might. And the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won. And the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count off your cadence loud and strong. Wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Thank you for coming. And to all of you who tuned in virtually, please be safe. Thank you. Little riff there at the end.